So, Athena Davis, teacher at Cleveland High School, teaching honors English, AP English, Holocaust literature. How do you feel about incorporating play in the workplace?
I think it's the only thing that makes these kids bearable. I'm just kidding. I think it's important because I think that your job is what makes you get up and look forward to going in the mornings, but that there are ways to make your job, to make the time go by a lot faster, and I think it also is important to build relationships for employees, like, employee-to-employee relationships, because I think you will like your workplace more if you feel like you work with your friends.
Good answer. Do you think that Cleveland incorporates play at all? If so, how?
I think we probably incorporate play in some non-publicized ways that on our own sometimes. But no, I think as a whole, I think that we try. I think we do some things like the lip dub video. Sometimes we have on our own little group at lunch. We'll have soup days where everybody brings in soup and we kind of get to eat together. And there have been a couple of faculty things that we've done. We've had some get-togethers and things like that, and I think that that definitely helps. We do try to incorporate fun. I think we could probably do better, but I think the problem with sometimes incorporating fun is sometimes it's work to incorporate the fun, and I think with everything else we have to do, sometimes there's just not enough time to do something that, to incorporate something that's going to create more work.
Do you have any ideas of how we could add more humor and fun?
I really liked the lip dub. I think we should do something else like that. And we had a teacher quiz bowl a couple years ago. I thought that was fun. I think more social time together, even if it's tied with academics. When the English department went to the NCTE conference in Orlando, that was something that was really fun, but we were certainly benefiting from it as well. So I think you can do things in those ways and our own department took the little fall retreat where we talk about school some, but it's mostly just a time to get away and sort of just be together. So I think those are all ways. I really think maybe it's because I just like to go on trips, but I think that trips are definitely an easy way to incorporate fun, and I also think, again, it makes you grow closer together as a group when you travel with somebody.
And what is your overall opinion of play?
Overall opinion of play? I think it's good, but I also think, especially with certain people, I think you have to be careful about moderation and balance, because I think sometimes when you start to play, it can quickly take off into mostly play and not a lot of work, which obviously is a problem, but I think that the more fun we have here with each other and with our jobs, the more interactive we'll be with the kids, and especially this age kid. They see that. I think that they can tell if we like being here or if we don't. And so I think, the more playful we are and just the more, I guess, content we are in our place, I think the more effective we'll be.
And lastly, my class is about establishing learning communities, and my thoughts about play would be that if we had more play in school as a faculty, we could learn better with one another. And do you agree, or how do you think that works in our faculty meetings or in service?
Yeah, I think that's definitely true, and that's like what I said about the English department. We're close as a department, and so we make the effort to do things together and play together, and I think that makes us closer. Sometimes in a high school, you tend to have a lot of segregation between departments just because we're not naturally together a whole lot. It doesn't lend itself to that, and I think there should be ways maybe for us as a, maybe department to department or as a whole faculty to be able to incorporate more things. I think that that community service day that we do, and we are with our kids, but we usually do it a couple connections groups together as well. And I think there's no more bonding way to interact with people than working side by side in some service. And I know that doesn't sound like fun, but it kind of is. And so I think that's something really good that can take two faculty members who've never spent a lot of time together, and if you go to community service together, it sort of changes you get to know each other quickly, and it changes your perspective sometimes.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.